Oh, it makes it purtier. See the difference? Oh, alright. We evidently got busy right after I left as far as bringing cars in. Because all this shit, I promise you, was pre-cleared out. They called and said just in an hour that I was going. They got slated. So there's that. Wait your turn. Go wait your There we go. Spot 4. So, mainly I gotta make my way up there, so a lot of these just gotta get moved. So, have wheels removed, shit like that, you know, all good stuff, right? Nightmare machine. I'm not exploring. It's a car's nightmare machine, I'll tell you that much. I don't know how you can look at it. I am the machine! That car over there's got a trailer fender sitting next to it. I'd love to know what happened there. I don't know if that Ranger goes. I don't know if that S10 goes, because the S10 runs, and I believe the Ranger runs. That's a four-wheel drive, dude, so I don't know. You might want to keep it like that. No doubt. We'll find out. Try not to damage to those. Stay. Alrighty. They're able to work on, yeah, they are. But the one everybody wants is the one with the straight axle on it. Those are they say those are the ones that do it. Most of them have that independent gear though. You know what? I'm not gonna get swing much on this here. I mean, it's jumping. So let's go ahead and get this out of the way. Top dog millionaire. Started off with C cars, they got slammed right after I left. We were moving cars down here, like this. I moved down here, that Explorer and all that, the ones that were shoved in here. All them ones out the driveway, they are all at me. Push that up, smash that strap. What's up, John? Thank you. Galore for the. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it is. Cars galore for the call. Let's see. Standing problems right there. Yeah, it is. That gold turd was a Saturn. Saturn on my property that needs this treatment. I don't think he's going to do the Ranger. I don't know. I think I put it over here by mistake. Rip the mirror on it, but it looks like the body's still good on it. Didn't get touched. Yeah, strong mirror. Alright. It's a full drive, got lockers, the whole nine. These seats. I think I got one. fell. It fell. No. So. Stay there. Wait. Get the car. Yeah. Please. Just in case. Darn it. Alright, goodbye. This Kingi. What? Africans watching. What? Okay. Well. Alright, Nissan. Grabbing it by its ear. Got a lot of cars. Hey, look, now you see the stark difference now. Like, I stacked them all up. I know I was kind of fucking around with them, playing with them. But you notice how I didn't damage the pillars? It's amazing. They don't look all shredded up. on this encounter. got this under control. No, not the Texas Woods. Nope. No, these are just junk cars. What it Tisms, some of them were discussing, like this one right here, it's all rust. Not bad, I mean, hell, I've seen worse rock than that, but it's getting better. Oh yeah, look at that. That's structurally sound right there. It looks way worse now. Oh shit. I was saying it wasn't that bad. Bullshit. Bottom of the doors separated. Oh, rocker panel. Kick panel. Oh, that shit's gone. It's paint holding some of that together. I have an idea. It's not a great idea, but it's an idea. The wheel remover 9000 is coming this way. Would you like to remove some wheels? Would you like to remove some wheels? I said, would you like to remove some wheels? Not really? Well, that kind of sucks, doesn't it? Avoid the chrome capped ones. Do the easy ones. I'll handle the chrome cap. The hard ones. I swear in his head, hello darkness, my old friend. Oh no, it's gonna be me. It's gonna be me, guaranteed. Gonna be me, man. I just know. I'm used to it. It's alright. I ain't afraid of a little hard work, mate. It's alright. Not really that hard, but now if I was out there with a lug wrench, it'd be fucking hard work. Everything's modernized, don't you know? We got those Ooga Dooga guns. They look pretty great. Now I'm gonna try something. Of course, you. Oh, yeah. It's a lowrider. It's a lowrider Mercury Grand Prix. The Grand Marquis Grand Prix. What the fuck? It's the Honda Merc. Yeah, I don't know. Alright, I'll do that. Out. Alright. Get at least one out the way. Oh, shit. One, dude. Ha! That reefer way too easy. Set of crocks in there. Let's see, steering wheel cover. That's pretty much it. y'all gonna see me running like a chicken with his head cut off, yeah? Something like that. Alright, let me run and grab that. Hoorah! Hello! humid out here, dude. I damn near swimming this shit. Welcome up Friday. What's up, Bill? He does sell the pieces. Oh, these are designated for junk. Fucking exhaust just fell off them. That's what I said. It's going to be like a 95 out here today, when the humidity makes it feel like 107. Which is rough. Jesus. Dry heat over this shit. I don't understand how them fuckers down in Florida, man, how they handle this shit. Good on you. Y'all can keep it. Missing. like that. Yeah, I wish they had the auto, like the auto translator feature or something like that. You know, that'd be cool. They don't have it on live. They got it on like regular comments. Yeah, you can translate there, but it don't do it on live. Steven, yeah, Steven, he would understand it. Hey, where are you from, Tina? Because if I'm not mistaken, from one of those, it looks like it's from right around where Steven is. Yeah, where are you from, Tina? Because he might actually be able to translate. He speaks it fluently, if I'm not mistaken. Flat spot. I don't know if y'all seen that. What's up, Antonio? Welcome. What's up, Stephen Lee? Sweden? Huh. Yeah, that is getting away, car. Get over here. Swearing in Swedish. Sweden. Oh, cool. That's nice. Oh, wait. How dare you? Chop, am I right? Oh yeah, it takes something I said, like when I was singing that, just a regular everyday. I didn't think that was like an insult or something. It was not an insult. Language barriers. You take shit so long. I don't know. More stout than I was anticipating on this one. So we gotta make do with what we can make do with here. It's gonna be a light bell here. Yeah, true. At least I know how to swear in Swedish now. New skill unlocked. Courtesy of Tina. Boy, I tell you, you could be a dick, teaching somebody a new language in another country. You can just teach them all bad, like just insulting words. That's a real friend. A real dick of a friend. Man, everybody here wants to fight. I'm just saying hello. In their language, fuck your mama. Oh, man. Yep. Know how to swear in Japanese. It's always the swear words first. It's always that. Got to get those down, Pat. I've seen so many dash cameras in Russia that somehow I know is a fucking cuss word. Because as always, when somebody gets cut off or crashes into them, blot, blot, blot. Anyhow, I'm probably saying some super offensive shit to some Russian people in here. Oh, by the way, I was trying to say GT1 yesterday. I meant the GT40. Jesus, I could not remember it to save my life. The Ford GT40. So right now, this Grand Marquis is transformed into a Ford GT40. Look how low it is. I'll stick you right there. You never know when it'll come in handy. That's right. She's over here thinking she did something. Here we are like, huh, now we know how to cuss in Swedish. Thank you, Tina. Goal accomplished. Tina's the real one. Unban her, Chop. She's real. she's the good one. She taught us new words. Teach us more, Tina. Better than what it was. tires fell off, yep. All blades there. Here's a tester. Yeah. It's like that, remember that car that Gorilla DeVille drove in one of the 101 Dalmatians, one of them old movies. When she parked, it fell all to pieces. Kind of like that. One of these new cars nowadays. That was a joke on that old car, man. I'm gonna tell you, that old car would have held up way better than these new ones. Barely touch these new ones, man. They fall all to pieces. Let me go ahead and knock that pipe out. That's gonna hang good. Never mind, already done. How about that? This part's gonna hang up. Problem solved. Alright. Audi, please don't go. Indonesia, what's up? Is that Ursan? Oklahoma. Yeah. They're all probably trying to teach bad words now. I don't know if it's a bad word or not. We're learning new words today. Who said this channel wasn't educational? Hey kids, we're gonna learn what bliot is. You know, the crazy thing is, I know bliot is a curse word. I just don't know what it means. I swear they say that shit all the time in those videos. Anytime something goes down. That's all I did. I know the way of the samurai. Training on top of a mountain. In my youth. I could swim as well. They call me Tiger Claw. Are you ready, kids? Alright, let's see what she does now. Huh. That'll do it. Oh yeah, I forgot I don't have that wheel still stuck on there. How about that? Oh, what's up, contraband? Change my name to my real name. Giving up the prison shit. Oh man. Well, I don't know, man. Hey, wasn't JD? Didn't he just use his name? Yeah, like JD or something like that. Shit, hell. Make sure I still got you. Let's see. That's L rhymes. Hell yeah, dude. Let's see. Well, fucking hell, I got you, buddy. Watch this. There you go, now I won't lose you. There you go. That's why I remember the contraband. Even with the prison shit. I guess you don't want to be reminded, I guess. Hey, better move on, I guess. Is that right? Look, I hated working in that place. I can imagine living in it. So I got you. Checking out everything you do. It's cool. Hell yeah, dude. I appreciate that. It's weird seeing it from two different perspectives. Small world too, right? Might be a tire pop. Tire pop. Taking the whole spindle with it? Oh shit. Yeah. What happened was that'll do it. We lost a bit of rim in the process. Destroy souls. Yeah, it does. It does. I remember when I got out, see, me and a buddy, we went into it together. And went through all the training and everything, and they sent us off, like I said, it was interesting. It was at that time in the training that I said, well, fuck, I should have just went off with the regular police shit, but oh well, anyhow. Because it was about the same shit. Minus the patrol shit. But anyhow. From my state, of course. But anyhow. Got out of that, got into there and everything. We've been working for a while. Everything was going alright. Like I said, they stuck me on yard, which I liked yard because you can kind of move around a lot, And of course, the fence was up. Sucked when it was cold outside, especially whenever you run up on the skull. That shit happened. No shit. Anyhow, the reason we got out of it, my buddy was the one that actually had got held up inside the unit. He said a gold badge run in on him. Turn around, run right the fuck back out. He said it ended up being some convicts that come up there and actually saved him. Oh shit. Yep. He left, I mean, I'm talking not long after that. He said, fuck that shit, ain't nobody got you out here other than them convicts. Yeah, so that's how it is, man. But, I know whenever I was running across the yard, that's when I had my oh shit realization moment. Somebody called a code. And mind you, I was all the way across this prison. It's a large prison now, it's a supermax. And you have all these sally ports to go through and shit, man. And I mean, I made it through all those, and I was still the first one to make it there. And I was direct opposite. I was watching people walk to that shit. You're fucked. You ever get in a situation, you are fucked. Don't expect them motherfuckers to come save you. Now, the only one that would do anything is Green Team. Yep. I don't know. Gotta change it up, I guess. I don't miss being maced. I'm gonna tell you right now, mace is some bad fucking shit. I shit you not, I've seen some bad motherfuckers take that shit too. I watched one dude when I was in training. You know, they tell you, they say close your eyes and they spray it right above your eyes, you know, or those hit you like right here on the cheeks, you know, or right there in the eyes. I got the eyes because I felt that shit go straight across my eyelids. Anyhow, this motherfucker that was in front of me though, I shit you not, dude, he was Army. And we all called him Bear. And what was ironic was me and Bear were the only two out of the whole fucking, you know, deal to get raccoon eyes. So imagine how that was getting singled out. That was nice. Boy, we got punished for that shit. But anyhow, yeah, stand up to it, yeah. Enough said. Yeah, dude. I watched him. He kept his eyes open the whole time. And he said, spray it. She says, close your eye. He said, spray it. That motherfucker, I watched that stream go straight across his eyeballs. That motherfucker didn't even flinch. Dude! Fuck that. I was over there like, ah! It burns! That shit fucking works! Oh man, you had to fight and all that shit when you did that. That shit sucked. I'll take tasing any fucking day. Man, taser it ain't shit. Yeah, it locks you up and shit. You'll get burns, little tingliness here and there. You know what the benefit of a taser is? Oh, and the barbs? It's done when it's done. Fucking mace is not done when it's done. That shit goes fucking on. Oh, man. Yeah, I don't miss it. We got sprayed twice. We had to certify twice. Yeah, imagine who fucked that one up. They got this new, I think this is whenever they approved Saber Red. Naturally, this is my luck, of course, while I'm in training. So we had to recertify for the Saber Red, which I didn't understand because I thought when you certified for using mace of any sort, it was any sort, right? No. Hell no. No, I think they just wanted to spray us again. That's what it was. That shit was like a candy apple on your face. It was thick. Let's see. I've been stabbed I've been into 3 stab situations and been stabbed, total of 10 stab wounds. Fuck. Watched some really crazy shit while I was in there. I'm writing a book right now on chapter 5. Hell yeah, dude. Florida Department of Corrections, they have tasers on their sides now. They also have body cams on, thank God. Hell yeah. It's been a while, but I'm back. What's up, John? Yeah, it has been a while. What's up, buddy? It does. Chris, what's up? Got sprayed with bear mace. Yeah, dude. That shit ain't fun. I shit you not, that one dude, Bear, we all call him Bear. I can't remember his real name, man. Which I ain't saying on here if I do find it. Like if I do remember. He'll be on the paperwork though. So I still got all that shit. Dude, he can take a licking and keep on a ticking. Hey, I'm not gonna lie, man. So where I was in training, so don't break formation. I found out. It was very early on. This big motherfucker. Now, I'm not a small dude. I'm 200. I think at the time I was in training, that was back when I was in my best shape of my life. Shit, that was back when I was 230, 225, something like that. 225 pounds, you know, just, you know, muscle. All right. This big motherfucker that was behind me, because we were right next to each other. That's how they had us all lined up and shit. That's how we had to keep it. But this big picked my ass up like I was a fucking toddler. So, all right, let me give you backstory. See what happened was. What happened was, me being new to this shit, we was in formation. We was walking all the way over to this, you know, I mean, walking, you know, you have to get the whole, you know, line. We're heading out that way. They had, there was some ladies coming up, and they were waiting to get inside the building. My man brain, not even thinking the gentlemanliness of myself, stopped to let them through. I did that, and I did my hand like that. And this motherfucker picked me up from behind, under my fucking arms, like I was a fucking toddler, and calmly said, "Don't break formation." Don't get through. Oh my god. Let's see if Macy's activated. Oh yeah, it is. It gets worse. Yeah, don't wash that shit out. And when you shower, dude, oh my god, don't let it hit the tip. Dude tried to rob me. They want to be no sure that we got a hold of it. Just crazy to be able to handle it. Yeah, dude, that's what it was. That's what it was. Yeah. Shit, it sucked. It sucked. It's hard fighting your eyes to keep them open, man. That was the main thing. That was the main battle I had. It's like a natural, just your eyes stay shut. You know? And an intercooler on it. Was it Twilly boy? Yeah, I remember him the most. I remember right there, right before we was about to go to work, right after it was all done with the training and the whole, you know, extra shit they always do. Got sick. Bad. And he ended up coming in the next day. And he ended up getting night shift with me, so that was nice. They stuck my ass in my shift starting out. Which, by the way, was a hell of a thing to adjust to. See what happened was took me 7 hours to get my eyes open. I've never been hit by bear mace. I've been hit by what we call Jesus. Or get it into the cracks, yeah, dude. Hey, that's the number one thing I remember. When you shower, do not let that shit hit the tip. Fucking gravity is not your friend. Water and gravity is not your friend. Man, that mount broke way too easy. Did y'all see that? Yeah, let's see. They got some spray now that doesn't spray under your body, it goes into the air. Yeah, a fogger, yeah. Choking cough is, yeah, that's called a fogger, dude. We had those. Yep. Yeah. You want to talk about it sucks? That sucks. had it in the can. They also had the what they call the well, it's like a smoke grenade in a way. But yeah, they had 2 types. The green team got the smoke grenade type. We got the can. I feel like if I was on the green team, that'd be fun. All you do there is just stay in training, pretty much. Stay in training, but the only downside to that, you got to move within like 100 miles of the capital of whatever state you're in. Sorry, Yummy Martian. Something like that. I've never been hit by it, but I watched the pepper ball gun used. We have a pepper ball gun right now, like here at the shop. It's pretty cool. Just an operator. Which, I mean, technically I'm a man of many titles here. I fix the shit, I operate the shit, I grade the shit. I deal with customers whenever they're not here. Yeah, kind of run the mill everything out here again. What I'm doing right now, operating. I'd rather be doing this 100% of the time. My ass would get fat doing this shit in a heartbeat. Yeah, I wouldn't be ashamed of it. You know what? Okay, yeah, no, I wouldn't be ashamed of it. It's worth it. Health is everything. I have to lose some pounds though doing this shit. But my god, the air conditioner's so nice. No repairs. I just fixed the air conditioner in this thing too, so it ain't been that long ago. I wasn't doing shit in the heat. But it's fine. Beast again. Hell, probably here before long. I need to make my way over there though. Figure all that from hell out. What's up, boy skin? Let's see. let's see, watching your live stream is almost just like watching fishing. Just the connection is what I'm saying is I'm either watching fishing or that. Hell yeah, dude. I'll be in a confinement cell for 60 days for possession of a cellular device. Just doing my time, doing nothing, and how many seconds he wants to rage against the machine. Followed his ass with the whole with the wing in their room's coughing. Yeah, dude. Yeah. That Joyce, yeah. 100 miles. Yeah, yep. Yeah, exactly. They want you close, you know. And like I said, a lot of times they fly you out. That'd be my favorite part, just flying. No, dude, you're good. You ain't taking it over. It's for looters, huh? Scrap down. My lungs out. No, dude. Now, this is my calling here, though, because this is more realistically what I can do, you know. But if I could afford it, pilot. Oh my God, I'd be a pilot in a heartbeat. I would fly everything. I can get my hands on it. I would be in my head place. Did I come check that? Nope. Doing like me personally though, small like cargo plane type shit, you know, that'd be where it's at. What's up, certified? That belly rudder. That's some money, right? Actually interact with viewers. Yeah, dude, I try to. Sometimes I get a little quiet on here, man, but here, yeah. Good morning, Crusher fans. What's up, certified? Hot precious. Tennessee. What's up? Oh, nothing much, dude. Nothing much. Hell, hey, so Jackson Hell Rhymes. That's contraband. Certified. He changed his name too. Remember contraband? Some gassing stories, which hell, Certified can tell you, Jackson. He can tell you about some gassing stories, because hell, he went to the army. They gassed the shit out of you there. So what they do to cars before parking them on the used cars lots? Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. They put a little soap on them and they say, you know what? That ain't going nowhere. Let's get you to the top of that pile. Yep. You sure did. It's just a little buff right out. So it'll look better after it's been in the Orange Beast. Yes. 57 Hemi in her. Give her a lick of paint. So through my orange. The car looks like a little worse than that one right now. Still runs like a 97 Jeep Cherokee Sport with a straight 6, baby. Hell yeah! I just did one. Had a straight 6 in it. We just did that not too long ago. It's probably over here. I have dubbed you nickname and Crusher, Mr. Think Before You Sheep. Hell yeah, dude. We've toyed with the idea of renaming the channel, but I don't know if it's too late now. I think Before You Sheep kind of stinks. I thought I was being clever with it. It doesn't really relate. And there's a channel out there that's close to mine. It's Think Before You Sleep, so a lot of people get that one confused. When you search my name, like search for that name, and I found out you got to have it all like together too. That's another trick. Otherwise, you will not find it. But it is neat knowing that whenever I scroll through YouTube now, I see some of my lives that are recommended. That's pretty cool. Alright, socket. You're supposed to be up here in your holder. There we go. There we go. Hey, back. Slippery bastard. Wagon. There, my old Cedric. He's crushing now. Say it's gonna be this one. treasures all around. Could be something that looks like a load car truck van. Let's see. At the salvage yard. What's up, Dutch? Hell yeah. No, boring? Oh yeah. Yeah, it is boring, man. Super boring. So boring you're here. Oh yeah, they in the heartbeat. Yeah, dude, you got the right one. You got the right grapple. It's hell, honestly, I'd like a little bit more of a precise grapple. But demolition claw, I make it work. The material handlers, oh my god, they can get into some places. You get a peach and just perfect shit off. Here, I gotta make it work with that corner of that claw. See that? That's how I gotta roll with it. That's like whenever I switch my claw from the baler to this. The baler, it's got a grapple on it. The only difference between the controls on this and the baler is the swivel. Sometimes you'll see me release some shit on here. I get the swivel fixed up. Yep. But it is what it is. Got to work with what it's on. Oh yeah, this one had 4 aluminum rims inside. It never gets old. Are these bucket seats? Okay, so let me get this straight. Hold up. All right. Hold it. Was this the one with the slider? No, I don't have slotted rotors. Okay, there's another one over there like this that has slotted rotors. This has bucket seats in it. Look at this shit. Why do you have bucket seats? What? Why? Interesting. It would have to be a very unique situation, like, well, you know, we're missing our regular seats and we couldn't find that, so bucket seats, I guess, I don't know. bucket seats in there, they're greasing the shit out of it anyways.
Favorite channel to watch, number one, hands down. Hell yeah, thank you, buddy. Just because the content's cool, but because obviously he relates to us. He lives with us. Still better than anything new. Yeah, it is. Definitely an awesome channel. I appreciate that, away. Oh, by the way, you've been around for a good minute. There you go. Alright, I think shoot. I'll tell you what I got going on this 30 days now. Paperwork will be pushed through. Seen my own eyes yet, but the lawyer says I will be exonerated in 30 days. 3 signatures that are required for exoneration. Instead of Florida will have been written. We're just waiting for 17 and a half years for one wrongful conviction. Holy shit. Woo, you's about to be rich. You saying that, this happens, hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. Yeah, they gotta pay you back for all the time for wrongful conviction. I know they showed me the numbers over here at the Supermax I was at, and they said, you know, I remember, because there was a lot of people that did come in with that kind of mentality, and like, you know, they had inmates and shit like that, you know. And they had to show them, they showed them the statistics. They said that there's actually quite a few innocent people in there. You would be surprised. There's ongoing court cases, they're held, you know, like I said, it's, you know, it sucks. Sometimes, like I said, man, if you're from a county that likes to convict, I'm telling you, like a DA trying to make a name for themselves and shit, you know, you'd be surprised how quick you get, you know, hemmed up and shit like that. probably went to prison. So yeah, right then, which was 17 years old. Didn't get out until I was 36, so I might have more money. Because that really fucked my head up. Yeah, it did. Just let you make pancakes for dinner out of Mitsubishi's. I mean breakfast, yeah. Something like that. Yeah, dude. Remember that one man, what was his name? This was a very famous one too. He was in prison for all of his life. Like I'm talking, all of his life was in prison. And come to find out, it didn't change until DNA came around, and the DNA actually proved. Well, there went the filler on that. The DNA proved it wasn't him, and they ended up actually finding the actual guy who did it, who lived a full, happy, long life, while this guy sat in fucking prison his whole ass life for a wrongful conviction. That shit was crazy. Alright, which one's gonna hold? Let's try this one. Oh hell, the wheels ain't off this one. Oops. See you right there. These on it. How bad? I'm going to put shoes on people that can't afford shoes. Hell yeah. Can't afford it was, and every judge, someone said the time of my conviction was under investigation. They have all resigned. How about that? I do want to live a life with toys and money, but that's even more than the life I lived before. Losing my seat, yep. Off to the crusher, it's broken now. Yeah, it is, boy. Cookeville, Tennessee. Hell yeah, dude. My family lives in Cookeville, Tennessee. After September 28th, that's when I'm taking the American road trip, as I call it. Look like a little Mercedes. No, please, no. You dropped it. Looks like you purposely threw it. My daily driver broken now. Those things are out. That's why my money's going towards type of stuff. Really hard to sort through who's truly not at fault and who's truly is. I remember I come across a guy, let's see, pull it up. Not very good morning sometimes, especially on damn log and skidder. Yeah, you gotta make your own fun, man. You do. Hey, log and skidder though, you get to go off road all the time. Of course, you get stuck a lot. I mean, hell, and I got a buddy that logs. But hey, you get to go off road a lot. Yeah, and y'all get to go through the woods too. That's what I would want to do. I like land clearing. Like with the Trico, land clearing is my favorite. There was a guy that I come across in there. He was serving 14 years. And I kind of felt bad for the guy because I looked up his file too. You know, a lot of times, you know, I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes they do lie to you, you know. But yeah, sometimes they do lie to you, you know. But there was one guy. His story was actually true. And I love it. He was driving home one night. Worked all day, you know. There wasn't no DUI, not a DUI on his record, nothing like that. He just worked all day, man. He was tired. It was pitch black at night, and he's heading down the road, and somebody's walking down the back road. Let's see, I saw him. And somebody's walking down the back road, man. He didn't see him. There was a couple, and they got hit. And ended up killing one of them. He got manslaughter. They put him in jail for 14 years. Yeah. He said, I didn't see him. That was one of the worst mistakes he said he made in his life, man. But you know, it's me. It's my logic on it, I guess. Why the fuck are you walking down a dark road at night? You know, in the middle of the fucking road at that. On top of that, you hear a fucking car coming. I call that natural selection. That's just me. How do two motherfuckers not hear a fucking car coming? I don't know. Anyhow, yeah, he was in there 14 years. And he was actually pretty close to getting out. I think all he liked was I think 2 more years, which has been well over that, so he's out right now. Yeah. That's probably one of the stories that stuck with me. I know a lot of people do shit like that, you know, you like when you hear 14 years. 14 years is a long fucking time, dude. There it goes. Fell off. Let's poor old mouth, man. He ain't doing too hot. Early jobs I got. Running R6 roller. Hell yeah, dude. Still watching you. He was spicy. Especially on the yeah. Well, my wife's the reason I started doing these streams. Recording what you do at work. I was like, damn, I never thought about that. Shit. Yeah, I had like motorcycle shit, mini bike shit, you know, on here. I don't know. I'm glad I did this now. There's some cool people in it. There's people from all over the world. There's some assholes too. There's some there's some weird shit, man. There's some weird ones too. Hell, Dr. Man, I don't think you've heard about Dr. Man, have you? Oh, think before you shoot. Man, I don't know. One day I thought about it. And I was like, well, I don't know. Think before you shoot. Be a critical thinker, I guess. Just kind of stuck. And I was like, yeah, sure. Be a good name. And it just stuck. Has nothing to do with what I'm doing now. But it was something along the lines of critically thinking, before anything. So yeah, that's something that's kind of rare nowadays.
Look, yeah, damn. Bingo.
See, it's little shit like that that just makes the day. Sometimes they don't always go as planned, but a lot of times it does. And it's just so satisfying. It's like when I was running just the baler. The downside of the baler, man, it's only got so many processes you can do. You'll see some different stuff get crushed and things like that, but it does get mundane after a minute, recording it, and people watching. They'll kind of be like, well, okay, what's he going to do next? Oh, he's going to build a car. Here, it's, you can change up, you can play with it, you can do some different stuff. The baler is cool, though. Beautiful beast over there, man. Such a beautiful machine.
What's up, John? Poor trucks. Hey, what's up, buddy? Extremely satisfying. What's up, Jay? They're walking down the road in the middle of the night to get there.
I don't know, man. He said it was just a back road, man. Just, he wasn't expecting them. I know something like that happened recently. Somebody we actually knew. Like they frequented a scrapyard that we were at. And, that was that before this one. And, oh my God, dude, I felt bad for the nurse that hit them. But she didn't know. What happened was, they were driving down the road. According to the girl before she passed, they swerved for a deer or something like that. They ended up rolling. None of them were wearing seatbelts. She flew out. He ended up, no, he lived. The dude lived. She died. She died not too long after the. Pay attention, guy. Pay attention. But anyhow, he lived because he ended up in a ditch. She ended up landing on the road in the middle of the road, again, dark outside. And the lady that hit her thought she hit some roadkill, and well, kinda. But yeah, dude, just didn't see her. She was just laying out in the road. The car went off, off the side of the road. It was gone, The dude, he was laying in a ditch, and she was laying in the road, and she couldn't move. And yeah, that poor lady in that car, man, she didn't even no, she hit her, and she pulled over like, what the hell, you know, and then she realized it was a woman. Oh my God! Can you imagine having to go through all that? What that does to you? Yep. That happened not too long ago, probably about 3-4 years ago. Corner of my eye, I was like, oh shit. Yeah. Thumbs up. He's like, what's up, John? Thank you. Thinking number one, that's right. What's up, man? Highly addictive, yep. Those truck snakes. We both talking about experience. Yeah, you on one side of the fence, and I'm on the other side. Fence that we did not like. Let's show that there are some cracks in the system. Yeah. Doing a good job. I appreciate that, Chris. Hey man, y'all start y'all to film yourself in that or go live in the log skidder. Try that out, man. Hey, it might take off. I was surprised this took off like it did. It took months though. It took months just to get to 500, and it finally just shot up. Thankfully. The rest of it will be over. Alright, you have been finished. Very finished. Well, I need to stand back up what I'm doing. Right there. These pillars back up. Okay. Mildly out or feeling further high. Let's see. Let's see. What's up, everybody? This job's detective. That's right. Let's see. Building that tower. Hang on. Somehow got locked all the way up here. What's going on? Oh, the Crunch Boy 9000. What's up? What's up, Eric? Let's see. YouTube not sending me notifications when you live. I mean, isn't that weird, man? Sometimes it does, and sometimes like I'll go live. I'll have like maybe 10 people in here, so it's like it hasn't went out yet. I'll stop it, go back, and then boom, you got like shit, 100 people pop up. You know, it's very finicky. Very finicky. Oh no, what's up, BMP? Let's see. Hold your free head up high now, brother. Yeah, that's right, that's right. Yeah. Yes, I can. We're gonna go on a bit of a dirt trip, I guess. Skin became a member. Well, hell yeah, dude. Well, you're with John and Certified. Yeah, the time zone difference. That's right. Yeah, that's right. Hell yeah. I still gotta figure out. Like I said, I do apologize for being a noob with this stuff, but we'll figure the membership thing out. They're saying, you know, what goes on with all of that. Machines. Tires you have there, a lot. I got a lot. Memberships. What do I got to do? I think it's. So I don't know what it looks like from your end. It might be at the bottom, but you ain't gotta do it, man. I ain't looking at it. You ain't gotta do it, man. I ain't pressuring there. Nobody do it. Like I said, I'm a noob, so let's just put that out there. We'll figure some type of perks out. I gotta check out the sticker thing. I want to do like the custom stickers and all that. If I get the machines on there, that'd be cool as hell. I think. See, all this is starting to dry out and rot up, so that's perfect. Now I can remove these. Might knock the tree right there, though. Might, yeah. Looks like it's still got a little flat out that way a little ways. Spider episode the other day. Oh yeah, with the fire. I hate me mighty machines. There you go on those cars over there. we're gonna change up the scenery a little bit. We're gonna move some trees around and shit. Clean all this up to where we got access to the wood again. I do like riding out here. Yeah, dude, that spider episode was crazy. He's better into snakes now. So hold on, don't you just destroy cars and you clear land? Hell yeah! What's up, brother? I see you remember now. Hell yeah! Hell yeah! Where you at? Let's see, Tennessee at the moment. Miles fuller than him. Nah, I'm just kidding. Wait, what happened to that one? Oh, it disappeared. I don't know, where'd it go? It was on the bottom. It just disappeared. YouTube, what's going on? Let's see. I guess it's like when it scrolls past a certain point, I'm guessing. Time again, I appreciate that. Yeah, dude. It's been slow going this whole time, man. I've always told everybody, it's like, yeah, it's not like you donate, shit like that. I'm not asking for that. Hell, I got a job, But I have said this, that if we ever did like sponsorships and shit, the one thing I'll always do, and I'll never do, honestly, they can offer me 50 grand right now, I wouldn't do it. To do it in the middle, if I'm to do a sponsorship, it's at the very beginning or the very end. I always have respected channels that keep up with that. They'll do the sponsorships at the very beginning or the very end. Half the time I'll actually stick around for the sponsorship, just to give them that credit, just because they at least respect that. Because, man, I can't stand the ones that sneaking up on you in the middle of the darn video. Golly, I can't stand that shit. And I know y'all can't either, man. The ads are just taking over everywhere. But if I get a sponsorship that I like, I can kind of like, all right, they're cool. I'll work with them, and I'll do that. Believe me, it's going to be at the very beginning or the very end. That's the only kind of deal I'll take. And I've left a lot of channels, over having that shit scattered all throughout it. I pay for YouTube Premium, man. It sucks. You try to get away from the ads, and then hell, here they are creeping back in. Yep. I have it to where if anybody wants to, you can skip right on past that shit, but it'll be predictable. You'll know exactly where it's going to be. That's where I'm a lot different. And that's why I respect a lot of internet channels that do that very thing. This is like my favorite thing to do, right here. I could like a straight path through here and knock a bunch of trees down, that would be yep. Let's see. Anything other than YouTube? No, YouTube's it. That's all I got. We'll make a video of a full-size truck. before and after with the orange belly. Yeah, dude. So I think I can do that now. I'll get all the important shit off of it, but without like tearing it fully up. And yeah, we'll get the whole thing in there. Watch you ever free. That's definitely a perk. Yeah, dude. Must be colorblind. That thing looks older. With the orange paint. Yeah. Thinks he's venturing free right now. Yeah, I broke free from the system. Some trees don't look like his job. Probably my number one channel. That was the old in with the new. What are you doing? What are you doing? Thing for you? Sheep? Are you making more room? Yep, that's what it is. Yeah, so I knocked all this down the other, hell, it's been shit, probably about a month ago now. Maybe a little over a month since we did this stream. And now I'm coming back in with everything all dried out and dead and all that. So now I'm coming in and clearing them all out. Hoping it all back up. That's what I'm doing now. See, all this stuff dried out pretty good now. That stuff green though. Love that job. That's all I do. Do you have AC in the cabin? I sure do. I do now. I didn't though. But I ended up, I put the seat down. I sat on the back of the seat and I took all this shit apart behind this seat right here to get to the little condenser in there. That joker had a mat of filth all over it, man. I ended up with the water hose. I had it all cleaned out, re-sealed everything back up, put everything back together. And yeah, I got nice cold AC. I could feel it was cold, but there was no pressure, there was no air pressure. You can hear the fan back there doing its work. It's blowing its ass off back there, but it wasn't getting through. And the dead giveaway was where the filter was. It was actually blowing air out of the filter. you know. So she was clogged up pretty good. When I pulled it out, sure enough, it was full of it. It was just matted up. Which I have to say, the filters on these things, yeah, if you have a 2019 deer or anything around that, you'll know what I'm talking about. They do not seal up good. If you want to add some like what do you call it, that foam tape, put some of that shit around it. You'll probably save yourself a lot of headache down the line. Yeah, dude. And the external filter for the cab and the internal filter for the cab, they'll wet everything around it. That filter don't mean shit. You can see how loose they are in their housing. They do not seal up at all.
Let's see. That's real nice. Yeah, it is. More gentle on those branches. Yes, sir.
Now I can run their way through here if I want to. So I got a plan to the Ozarks. My wife and I were talking last night. I asked her, I said, before my other son gets here, I was going to try to get one more trip in. So we're going to Colorado end of this month. That's going to be my first vacation I've taken in shit. 3 years now. Anyhow, we're heading to Colorado. After we get back, it'll be the end of August. I'm running out to the Ozarks over there, and that goes through Arkansas and and Missouri and all that. I'm taking the CRF 300L out that way. And me and my buddy, Heath, the one I hit the deer with, we're all gonna run out that way and do some moto camping. And of course, y'all are coming along with me. Now, I'll have to do videos out there because there's not signal everywhere. I'll go live wherever I can. I'm going to tell you, once you hit those boonies, man, there ain't shit for signal down there. I know there's one spot, it's 6 hours long. Once you enter, like I said, when you reach that halfway point, it's still 3 hours before you ever get out of there. But there's no signal. No signal. This creek crossing's got all that. Pretty neat. I'm gonna try to pack super light though, because I don't want to overdo it, you know. I done learned my lesson the first time. The second time was pretty good, but I had my wife with me, you know, so we had to pack, you know, enough for 2 of us. This time, I want to see what I can do with just a backpack. I know I got my hammock. That saves a lot of trouble. There's trees everywhere out there, so I'm used for protection. Yeah. I want to carry, of course, my plug kit. Patch kit, shit like that. And I think I want to tire slide my tires before I leave. That way I just, you know, it's preemptive. If I do get a leak, it'll stick to it. Yeah. That's the goal. August, it'll still be pretty hot, but it won't be DEFCON level 5 type of hot like it is here right now. Oh, something happened to YouTube.
signal drop? No, full signal.
See, that's what I was talking about. If y'all can still hear me, it's probably paused on y'all's screen. This will probably count. I noticed it in the numbers. It'll just unexpectedly drop. See, like what it's doing right now, it drops way down. See, nobody's saying nothing, so, you know, it's paused for y'all. There it goes, it popped back up. I used to swing off that line right there through that ravine across it. Or one time, my buddy, his best friend of mine, went back. I felt bad. One time he swung out across it. We were trying to convince him, like, get up the curve, you know. As soon as he swung across the man, that motherfucker broke. Down in the ravine he went. Anyhow. We laughed our asses off, you know, like true friends would, and then we helped them out. Get over now. Thanks for the presentation. All right, Oi, take it easy, buddy. Thank y'all for being members, man. Appreciate it. Big time. I'm about to, might be hopping off here before long and finish all this up. I gotta hop on the loader because a lot of what I gotta do up there is gonna be loaded work. Ah! Look, I'm tipping. Ah! Ah! Moonshine. Got some mason jars down here. One mason jar, looks like a pickle jar there. That's stout. Ready for another timber? Tree crusher. Stout one there. Kind of like that other one over there. Probably gonna be like a lot of these over there. There we go. Alright. Landscaping services. Yep. Those ones scare me. did.
Those are the ones that are fun. Like straight to this game.
This guy here thought I was watching Let's Dig 18. Ah, he's good, yeah. Yeah. Let's Dig with a demolition ball. Lee hairs. Those are Lee hairs. Oh yeah. Yeah, it looks big. He's got a good channel. He does. Years in retail store director when I really should have been involved with equipment. I don't know, man. You probably got 401k and everything, man. You're probably doing pretty good, but man, right here, I don't get none of that good stuff. I know there's always a stigma that you know, these jobs always pay like the mega bucks, and yeah, it could be true in some cases, depending on where you're at, but not all the time. Don't pay all that good. operating excavator. What's up, Hank? I thought you loved propane, though. Okay, good. I'm good. Yeah, dude. Tried my hand at operating the Mini X at the county fair a few years ago. It was fun though. Yeah, that's what I'm doing now. Running a Mini X, installing utilities, foundations, clearing trees, etc. Part time. Yeah, dude. That's nice. This here, this is a 210G John Deere. 2019 model. Of course, they got bigger ones. I remember the biggest one I've operated is a old Lake Mill, and that was I can't remember the size right offhand. I do know it had its main engine. It had a pony motor that went to it, and it was a big old supercharged Detroit though. I remember that. Their engine had its own platform. It was that large. You could walk inside the engine bay. I remember that. That was a large old machine. I remember when it finally went down that last time it was done good. They ended up cutting it up right there on where it sit, right where it went down at. Old track pads were massive on that thing too. about as big as they can get. Oh yeah, the link belt, yeah, it was. Short diesels are music to my ear. Yes, they are, dude. I know they sold that Detroit diesel not too long ago. I remember sitting in the back of a building forever. I used to know right where to sit. Now I found out they sold it, like, I'm talking not even long ago. Not that long. Yep. They got the machine up. The motor was still good. It was the old outdated track system it had. Now there's a bunch of odd ins and outs that were going wrong with it. It got to the point where it was pretty much dragging itself around the yard. That's a whole lot of machine to drag too. Appreciate that, Hank. Hydraulic, yeah, dude, this is some serious power. You see that in the background there, Hank? That's a car baler. They'll turn these cars right here into little squares. Well, little rectangles, I guess, but yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. I had to change it up a little bit, you know. Let's do something a little different, right? Carol? What's up, big boy? Let's see, it's going pretty good, buddy. It's going pretty good. We're doing some lane clearing. Temper anybody?
Went fishing last night. Lost a really big catfish, snapped my hook.
Oh no, that's terrible news. And what sucks is that I'm allergic to catfish now, but back then I wasn't. I had a part of my luck. I developed allergy. Go figure. Anyhow, so I know the taste of catfish. I used to catch them, skin them, the whole nine, you know. But oh shit, Boogie, what are you doing over here, boy? Easier, also somewhere nearby. Oh, you damn near did it. Yeah, Paul. Predators? You know, I don't think so. Well, I guess it depends on where you're at too. I mean, after they get big, you know, yeah, maybe not too many. I know carp, they've been running, you know, freaking havoc on them. That's when they're babies, you know, when they're little.
They get so big that they can eat a turtle or anything. Holy shit. I didn't know about the turtle. Oh shit. Little turtle maybe. Holy shit. Anyhow, that's impressive. Fish I got snapped off with at least 10 pounds. 10 pounds on my, oh my word, yeah. This guy I caught was 5 pounds landed. Never seen a bucket like this one. It's demolition claw. Just have to learn how to. It's really not too hard, really.
I bet it all comes down to seat time, man. If you get in here and get used to it and kind of play around with it, you know, doing small shit, you'll learn how to grab shit, you know, like just a little bit of shit, you know. Like you know, I always grab shit from the side with the corner of my claw, you know, shit like that, you know. You'll get good at it. The little shit, as we call it. Yeah. But yeah. Just get seat time and it'll all come to you. I always love how they want you to take all these classes and shit, you know. That's the best training you can get is seat time. Of course, maintenance. You gotta know your maintenance, of course, obviously safety. It ain't no overcomplicated matter. Get some seat time and you'll get good.
Taking out the trees. Yeah, something like that. I do destroy stuff for a living. Trees too. I'll fix my phone around. 1 second. Oh shit, I saved the highlight. Oops. My bad. Now we'll fix this. There we are.
That was brittle.
snakes before I visit.
Yeah, he don't like no milk ropes.
One mild snake in the UK. Well, Brad doing an exercise and spent the whole time being afraid of snakes.
Yeah. Hey, mosquitoes on it. How did you get in here? Alright, let's take a look at our working hard over here. Opened up pretty far back. Knocked over a tree there. Next. Get down that here.
It'd be long putting hours on the machine. Hell no.
And mosquitoes. How do y'all find out way in here? This tree broke a long time ago, looks like. Oh yeah, it's dead. Very dead.
Dude, my ass is far up. Where his shoes are?
Actually, I don't know.
Might be in the bedroom. Might be, yeah. Sorry about that. there. They're
Take his shoes on that. They're in the house. He had them home when he come back in last night. He was about to get real bouncy. It was nice to bring it up every now and then and just do something else. Like the same old like the place. So I'm just doing a bunch of local work. I get these wheels off, you know. I get them off the loader. And all we gotta do is get busy. In fact, I think I'll start it up now.
alrighty.
Oh, by the way, Mama Bear is my wife, which it should probably, yeah, you probably figured that out through the comments, but yeah. Mama Bear is the wife.
But anyhow, y'all take it easy. I'll catch y'all after lunch because I'm fixing to hop on the loader and knock some of these out, getting all these ones that ain't getting crushed moved, and go from there. Shit, y'all take it easy. I'll catch y'all after lunch. Hey, John, appreciate you, buddy. Boy, he joined as a member. We had Contraband. He joined as a member. So hell yeah, dude. Awesome. Yep. Y'all take it easy. Thank y'all for all the support too, man. And I think we might be over 7,000 now. I'll check. I do. I appreciate it. Appreciate all the likes and everything, man. But bye, y'all. See y'all at lunch.